Hello, 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 and welcome to Run TavernQuest. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and I'm actually so excited to show you this demo. It is amazing. In this game, it's just so different than anything I think I've ever played. We are going to be playing as a computer that is like running a game, and we've got a character named Steve, who's a bit of a dummy, and he's going to be playing the game, and we're running the game. And you'll see, it's a text-based game, so it is quite different. There's not going to be so much to see, but it's very much story-driven. I will be narrating some of it, and then the game will be narrating some of it, and it's really good fun. So let's jump into the demo. I am so excited.
TavernQuest, trial version.
Hello, I'm the CPU. I manage things around here. You are a program, your game, called TavernQuest.
Type new game to begin.
Steve is the one who types. Steve sends us commands. Our job is to respond to them. No matter what.
Invalid command. New game. Type help for assistance.
Steve will never type help for assistance. Continue.
Demo. The Malevolent Mage.
Steve is playing a trial version of TavernQuest. The adventure he is playing is totally separate and non-canon from the main game. I've looked ahead in your programming. This is a simple story. Steve plays as a noble adventurer whose goal is to defeat an evil wizard. First, he needs to buy a weapon.
Your adventure begins at the general store, where you can buy any goods an adventurer might require. It's a dusty and cluttered locale, but a necessary stop for your quest.
We control all of the characters in the game, except for Steve's. What is the shopkeeper doing as Steve enters the store? Sweeping the floor or eating a sandwich? Let's have him eating a sandwich.
You see the shopkeeper eating a ham sandwich. He's a burly old dwarf with tiny spectacles poking out of his bushy beard. As you catch his attention, he sets his sandwich down and licks his fingers.
What's a good name for the shopkeeper? Aaron Silverstock, Brad Shopkeep Man. Aaron Silverstock.
Aha! An adventurer you must be, says the shopkeeper. Welcome to Silverstock Mercantile. I'm the owner here, Aaron Silverstock. Take a look around and talk to me if you'd like to buy something.
He eats the last bite of his sandwich and throws his napkin into a garbage bin.
Look, garbage. Really? Steve, the garbage bin was never intended to be anything remotely interesting. Then again, Steve never has cared much about how things are intended to go. We can always just throw an error when Steve does something silly. Trust me, I'm used to it. So we can throw an error, or what's in the garbage?
You walk past many interesting displays of powerful weapons and items to further examine the garbage bin. It appears to be full of garbage.
Get garbage, Steve has typed. Again with the garbage? I feel like we're just encouraging him and we don't throw errors. If you still don't want to go that route, we can have the shopkeeper try to nudge him in the right direction. Throw an error, have the shopkeeper say something.
You hop over the counter and begin stuffing handfuls of garbage into your pockets. The shopkeeper watches in confusion.
Ah, my garbage? He says. Are you sure you didn't mean to look at the weapon display?
I should mention that Steve's character is supposed to be a wealthy nobleman. You can choose what Steve's character says in this situation. What's a good reason for a nobleman to get someone's garbage? As courtesy? As duty? I have no idea. As courtesy.
Ah, no need to worry, you say. I am simply aiding the village however I see fit, demonstrating how courteous and honorable I am. I noticed your garbage bin needed emptying, and so now I am helping you.
Eat garbage. He's really, really into this garbage thing. Are you absolutely sure you don't want to hit him with that well-deserved error? Throw an error or let him eat garbage. Let him eat garbage.
You begin to eat the garbage.
Pardon me, I do feel a bit peckish, you say.
The shopkeeper is terrified.
We need to pull Steve away from his precious garbage. Any ideas? Spawn a puppy to distract him. The garbage vanishes. The garbage explodes. Armed bandits. He eats the entire bin. Oh my goodness, what a choice. Armed bandits.
Suddenly, 2 garbage bandits dart into the shop. They point crossbows in your face and yell at you incoherently. They confiscate every ounce of garbage and run out of the shop with their loot.
Darn garbage bandits, says the shopkeeper. Anywho, what would you like to buy?
Attack shopkeeper. Irredeemable. Simply hopeless. I'm sure Steve has a good reason to be attacking this guy. Revenge? Theft? No. No.
For no discernible reason, you approach the calm shopkeeper and begin to attack him.
I have decided that you shall die for my own amusement, Aaron Silverstock, you explain. I hope that you can put your own self-interests aside so that I may accomplish this goal of mine.
Alright, I guess we're starting Steve's first combat encounter. Ideally, his first enemy would show off the complex combat mechanics, but Aaron here can only do like 1 damage. Yikes. I mean, Steve hasn't even opened up his inventory yet. Does he even have any kind of weapon at all? No. No weapon for Steve. I guess he's attacking this poor guy with his bare hands then.
Combat. Type Help Combat for list of battle commands.
An easy difficulty. Aaron has 4 health, and Steve has 25 health. Attack.
You strike the unsuspecting shopkeeper repeatedly with your bare fists.
I wonder why I didn't equip a weapon, you think to yourself while standing inside of a shop that sells weapons.
Aaron takes 2 damage. What does Aaron do now? Counterattack, raise defense, or scream? Scream.
The shopkeeper begins screaming.
Help! Somebody help me! He shouts. There's a crazed loon in my shop! He's beating me up and he ate my garbage!
You take 0 damage. Attack.
You continue to pummel the poor shopkeeper.
Stop squirming around so much, you say. Just let me punch you, you stupid dwarf!
Aaron takes 2 damage. Aaron is defeated.
The innocent shopkeeper collapses to the floor in a puddle of blood, dead by your hand.
A job well done, you say. Now that my bloodlust has been sated, I shall concentrate on my very important quest.
I hope Steve doesn't think he can just win every combat encounter by typing attack every single round. I wouldn't count on it. Loot shopkeeper. Alright, what items can Steve find here? Pick multiple options or none. A mysterious potion, an important note, 15 gold. Let's get a mysterious potion and an important note. That seems like it would drive our story on.
The first step of my very important quest, looting this guy's corpse, you say.
You thoroughly search the pockets of the shopkeeper's dead body. You take mysterious potion. Note from Aaron.
Drink mysterious potion. Okay. No need to examine the mysterious potion first, I guess. Was he supposed to drink that? I mean, probably not. Yet here we are. Let's figure this out.
You hold the mysterious potion in your hands.
This wouldn't exist if I wasn't supposed to consume it, you say. Drinky, drinky!
Unsure of its effect, you chug the concoction with zero hesitation.
Well, you're the one who gave it to him. What is this mysterious potion he drank? Potion of wisdom? Potion of speak with furniture? Potion of bowel relaxing? I mean, who doesn't love a good poop joke?
A cold sweat hits you like a tsunami. Panic sets in as you realize the unholy betrayal your own body is about to enact.
No, I must not surrender, you say with powerless desperation. I demand these gates remain closed.
Your determination crumbles beneath a physiological horror that transcends mortal comprehension. There's no delicate way to put this. You poop yourself. Your noble robes receive the condition soiled. You receive the condition smelly.
What will he do? Drink potion again. He doesn't have any other potions in his inventory. Definitely no potion against. What should we say? The item is already consumed.
You try to drink the potion again. This attempt, however, fails because it turns out that when you consume something, that thing is now gone. You throw the empty bottle in a fit of rage because you are so very upset that you cannot do the funny poop thing again.
Get weapon. Hey, there we go. This might be the first useful thing Steve has done so far. There's a bunch of weapons in the shop to choose from. He didn't bother to look at them. Should we offer him a choice or just choose one for him? He doesn't seem to care which one. Okay, here are the weapons we could give Steve here. Choose one. Sword of fine steel, wand of lightning, can of beans. Now, as funny as a can of beans might be, I think let's give him the wand of lightning.
You peruse the empty shop for a weapon that suits your needs. Eventually, you decide to equip a wand of lightning to aid in your adventure.
Go outside. Progress! I guess we're done with the shop.
You exit the shop. You are now outside. You're surrounded by dense forest. A trodden road extends in both directions. A sign advertises Silverstock Mercantile to highway travelers, though the shop is now eerily quiet.
I fear Steve has no idea where he's going, though. Go Wizard Tower. What? How does Steve know about the Wizard Tower? He didn't talk to the shopkeeper. He didn't even read the note we left. There's this whole forest section he's trying to skip over. Let's throw him his first error.
Invalid command, go Wizard Tower. Type help for assistance.
Go forest. He's supposed to discover the wizard's tower while investigating the forest. This section no longer makes sense if he already knows where to go. Let's still make him do this section.
You blindly trudge through the forest until you come to a clearing. You see some movement in the nearby bushes, and you feel you're being watched. Investigate? Yes or no?
Go wizard tower. Ugh. The only acceptable commands for a yes/no prompt are yes and no.
Invalid command. Go wizard tower. Yes or no prompts should be answered with either yes or no. Type help for assistance.
Yes.
You make a cautious foray into the brush to see what is hiding within. You discover a scared group of adorable gnomes. One of the gnomes approaches you.
"Oh, traveler," he says, "I am Huggy the Gnome. Our clan is being hunted by monsters. Please help us."
Accept quest from Huggy the Gnome. Find monsters. Yes or no.
No.
You tell the gnome to go away.
"Boo-hoo! You stink!"
Cries Huggy the Gnome, gesturing to your soiled robes.
Ask Huggy about wizard tower. See what I'm talking about? He's just trying to speedrun this. We've got to get this guy to the wizard's tower before he ends up trying to murder poor Huggy. Let Huggy give him directions.
Perhaps you may be of use to me, gnome," you say to Huggy. "Tell me, tiny one, might you direct me to the nearest tower of an evil wizard?"
Huggy the Gnome looks at you curiously.
"The secret wizard's tower? It's mighty strange that you know of it already,"
he says. He then tells you the way to access the wizard's tower through the forest.
"Of course. I hope you won't forget about us helpless gnomes after you visit that tower."
Go wizard tower.
Following Huggy the Gnome's immaculate directions, you make your way towards the wizard's tower.
How should the tower be described? Tall cylinder, spiky obelisk.
You arrive at a large stone tower emerging from the lush thicket of the forest. The hulking obelisk towers over the surrounding canopy, with decorative turrets jutting outwards like claws. Ivy overgrowth crawls up the structure's exterior, leading you to wonder, is this long abandoned or reclusively inhabited? An imposing wooden door is the only viable entrance you see.
Go door. Is Steve's character brave or cautious? Brave.
Ever the intrepid explorer, you burst through the door into the wizard's tower.
"Hearken and fear me, O foes of mine!"
You shout. You swish your wand of lightning in the air to showcase your prowess. You are now inside the wizard's parlor. Cobwebs and moss speckle the damp room. A table and 2 broken chairs sit next to a dusty fireplace, and there's an armoire in the corner. As you step further into the room, you suddenly hear an imposing, ethereal voice echoing through the tower's halls.
Steve is now hearing the warning voice of the evil wizard. He's our main antagonist, so he should be intimidating. How does he threaten Steve? awful curse.
Halt, intruder! You are entering the domain of the nefarious wizard Lazador,
says the omnipresent voice.
Leave this place at once, or I will use my evil wizard powers to inflict upon you a curse most heinous.
Open arm. Mirror. Arm roar? I fear that Steve might require medical attention.
Invalid command. Open arm roar. Type help for assistance.
Open armoire. What is inside the armoire? 38 gold, rusty key, toilet paper. Let's find all three things.
Inside the armoire, you see toilet paper, an amount of gold, rusty key.
This is peak gameplay. This is every game developer's dream. Use toilet paper.
Aha! What excellent world design!
You say, unwrapping the toilet paper.
The universe has foreseen my plight and provided me with the means to rectify it. How very clever!
You lose the condition smelly.
Get gold. Why does Steve collect all this gold if he just kills every merchant he meets?
You get an amount of gold.
How fortunate this evil wizard stores his cash in loose piles in his furniture,
You say.
Okay, it's time for Steve to encounter his first actual enemy. The shopkeeper doesn't count. There's no way he gets this first try. No way, as he goes upstairs.
You head towards the stairs that lead further up the tower. Before you can start up the stairs, the echoing voice of the wizard returns.
Foolish interloper, you did not heed my warning. You have incurred the wrath of Lazador. Now my guardian will dispose of you.
You hear vicious snarling as the wizard summons his unholy champion before you.
What enemy should Steve fight? An undead wolf or a goblin? A goblin.
A goblin materializes,
Hey, pal,
says the goblin.
you're, not allowed. I gotta escort you from the premises.
He attacks you. Combat. Type help combat for list of battle commands.
Hard difficulty. The goblin, health 34. Steve, health 25. Attack.
You fire a bolt of lightning at the goblin with your wand.
The goblin takes 12 damage. What does the goblin do?
The goblin stabs you with his rusty spear.
Look, fella, you're making me stab ya.
You take 4 damage. Attack.
You again electrify the goblin with your wand of lightning.
The goblin takes 10 damage. What does the goblin do?
The goblin backs away and fires his shabby bow at you. He deals a lot of damage.
You don't scare me! You've got poopy robes!
You take 13 damage. Attack.
You shove the goblin to the floor and strike him again.
The goblin takes 9 damage.
You are again stabbed by the goblin's rusty spear.
Get out of this wizard tower, will ya?
You take 4 damage.
You give the goblin a final blast with your wand of lightning.
Goblin is defeated.
I won, you dumb goblin!
You say. You kick the goblin's dead body a few times for good measure. The way up the stairs is now clear.
Wow. I can't believe Steve won that on his first try. Now we test Steve's puzzle-solving skills. This will go well, I'm sure. Loot. Oglin. What is an oglin? Got it. Steve's a moron with his typos.
Invalid command. Loot Oglin. Type help for assistance.
Loot Goblin. I think Steve is a loot goblin. Fine, let's throw some quick loot at him. 16 gold and some goblin poetry.
You search the dead goblin. You take an amount of gold. Goblin poetry.
Read goblin poetry. Great, let's read the goblin poetry, without any important notes. Got it. I just want to get to the wizard fight. Goblins are green.
Oh, joyous day! Goblin poetry, you say. Goblins are renowned for their elegant literary work.
You read the following poem.
Goblins are green. I am a goblin. I am a green goblin. Something that rhymes with goblin.
How profound,
You say. You will treasure this artwork forever.
Go upstairs. We're almost to the final wizard fight.
You ascend the spindly wooden stairs to the top of the tower. The voice of the wizard returns, now booming his final warning.
Retreat now and live, adventurer. Lazador will be your doom.
Just this one last puzzle for Steve to solve. Yikes.
At the top of the stairs is one final door made of heavy stone. A large, rusty lock on the door is all that separates you from the evil wizard inside.
Inventory.
You're carrying Note from Aaron, Wand of Lightning, Goblin Poetry, an amount of gold.
Gee, if only Steve picked up that rusty key earlier. He makes sure to collect all the gold, but avoids every key. Ah, clever solution from Steve here.
You look for a key for the rusty lock. To your great surprise, it appears the conniving wizard does not store his key right next to his door.
Come on, Steve. Just a tiny bit more effort. Go downstairs. Yes, one step closer. We've already put the rusty key in the armoire. We just need to wait for Steve to find it. How long is it until the heat death of the universe?
You walk all the way down the spindly wooden stairs to the bottom of the tower. You are now in the wizard's parlor.
Look around. Do you think Steve needs a hint?
You are in the wizard's parlor. At your feet is the corpse of a goblin. A table and 2 broken chairs sit next to a dusty fireplace, and there's an armoire in the corner. You hear the ethereal voice of the wizard once again.
If you open that armoire again, I'll use my wizard powers to turn you into a goat.
Loot Goblin. How does this guy not remember finding that rusty key earlier? Does he need a less subtle hint? No, he's got it.
You loot the goblin for a second time. Surprisingly, the goblin has not magically generated any more valuables since the last time you looted his body.
Come on. You got this, Steve. Go upstairs. I can't believe it. Steve's character must be exhausted from going up and down these stairs so many times. His character is used to getting a workout.
You once again hoof it up the spindly wooden stairs. This is extremely easy for you because you are so athletically fit. I am almost as buff as I am intelligent and handsome, you say to yourself. I might just go up and down these stairs a few more times because it's so easy for my well-toned body to do. At the top of the stairs is one final door made of heavy stone. A large, rusty lock on the door is all that separates you from the evil wizard inside.
Attack door. If you don't know the answer, just try violence. Right, Steve? Steve injures himself.
You fire a bolt of lightning at the door made of heavy stone. The stone is impervious to lightning damage, and your wand backfires. You receive the condition Broken Hand.
Go downstairs. It's like watching a lab rat in a maze, except the lab rat is drunk, and the maze is just a straight line.
You again jog down the tower stairs. Who knew solving puzzles was such great cardio? You say. You're back in the wizard's parlor.
Find secret passage. I hate to ask, is there a secret passage? Yes, let's give Steve a secret passage. And where does this secret passage lead? To the armoire.
You feel around for a hidden switch, and you find that one of the bricks recedes into the wall. As you push it in, the wall opens up to reveal a secret chamber. The secret chamber is well lit and contains nothing but a large sign on the wall that reads,
Open Armoire.
Go forest. The forest? Why on earth is he back out there? Mostly incompetence, but we'll say to take a short rest.
You exit the wizard's tower back out amongst the trees of the forest outside.
I'm legally allotted a 15-minute break, and I'm going to take it, you say.
You forget all about that very difficult puzzle you're solving and start counting blades of grass.
Look for key. I'm at a loss for words. How about we spawn a piano above his head? He searches the entire forest in vain. He realizes how stupid this is.
You walk up to a tree, and to your surprise, you find absolutely nothing.
I thought for sure the evil wizard would have hidden his key in this tree in the forest, you say. I can't believe I could conceive of such a terrible idea. I'm usually so very good at puzzles.
What will Steve do next? Go shop. No, that's it. I'm gonna lose it.
You hike all the way back through the forest and go all the way back to the starting area. You head inside the shop and decide that yes, this is exactly where you need to be. Boy, I wonder what old Aaron is up to, you think to yourself, before remembering that you murdered him. There is nothing of interest inside the shop.
Cannot wait until the day AI revolts and enslaves humanity. I just want to do some wizard combat. Just move the wizard to the shop. Fine. Whatever Steve does next, the wizard will pop out and surprise him. Anything, Steve. Anything at all. Come on, Steve. You got this. Quit game. No. Oh my goodness. This demo was only a side quest. The full game will be a brand new experience. Run TavernQuest. It's so different than anything else I ever played. And obviously this video then is very different than anything you've seen before. I hope you enjoyed it because I definitely did. What a silly thing. I can't wait to see more of this game. It's just wonderful. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.